regretting that I changed or double up in clothes. But if I didn't double up in clothes, I'd be freezing. If I didn't double up in clothes, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. Yesterday was still cold. However, the bench I made the video last night ended up being my final place of the night. Like, I was in my usual bench, but then I sort of took a nap on the other bench, and that other bench, because I'm vertical with the wind, my body doesn't cool down compared to being horizontal with the wind. You see what I mean? So let's say wind goes north to south. If you sleep, if the wind and if you are tossing and turning between both sides of your body to stay warm, you'll never go to sleep. I mean, you'll go to sleep, but you'll wake up in the middle of the night freezing because air is just pushing deep in your fabric. But if you just basically sleep in an area which you are aimed at a particular direction, woo, toasty. And I got toasty yesterday really bad. Basically, I would have kept going if these kids riding the e-bikes weren't going jackass down the steps with them, like bah, 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 and yelling louder or whatever. But I would have been able to, keep sleeping. They woke me up. I was warm as hell. I opened my eyes. I heard them screaming. I'm like, damn, I'm toasty. This is good. But I had to keep my eye. I don't know what the fuck they were doing behind me. So I had to be attentive of the sound. And they left and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I went around I spun the block and I found the Chinese food or Korean. It was the best Chinese food of my life last night. It was amazing. It was like amazing. The best Chinese food ever. Like the best Chinese food ever. Chinese rice, 10 steps above pork fried rice. Like 10 steps above pork fried rice. And I didn't see any meat in it. Just green onions, a little sauce, a little thing. No ham, no pork, no nothing. Just the darkest brown taste, the best brown Chinese food taste. Ginger, chili oil. And it wasn't like a spicy chili oil. It was just like, bam. Like very scented, a very aromatic rice. Like if saffron is a good, halal rice, I like Mahatma, so I definitely like saffron rice. Yesterday's Chinese food was again, if pork fried rice is at my ankles, saffron rice is at my knee. Actually good tasting. Basically, you need no flavor based on the saffron oil for it to be tasty. Saffron rice would be at my knees, and this either Cantonese or Korean rice that I had yesterday blew everything I've had out the water. Everything I've had out the water. I should go check the garbage bin and just take a picture of the bag to see if it's still there, so that I could see, so I could remember. It has no name. It's just 2 Asian symbols. I don't know if it's Korean, if it's Japanese, or whatever the fuck it is. The bag is purple, light purple. Amazing. Amazing and a half. So yeah, sitting here, relaxing. Combed my hair, as you can see. Got myself nice and sexy, nice and oiled up, so that I get no lice and so that I don't lose any hair. I lost 3 hairs today, at best. 3. Combed my whole hair. My hair was tangled to shit. 3 hairs. Just to ensure I don't lose the current hairline and my hairline doesn't get pushed back for using shampoo and conditioner like everyone else. Just stop doing whatever you're doing with your hair. Do oils and fuck your life. Definitely a pretty decent Saturday. So I coded. While I was just sitting there looking at YouTube, I had to clean my my AirPods because one of them wasn't connecting, so it wasn't really connecting with the AirPod case. So I cleaned the insides. I cleaned both AirPods, and then it worked. So while I was doing that, I started the golden ratio code, or basically the exact one. I added volume, volatility spike, distance from SMA. So I got a bunch of values that are distinct from the original code, just to plot a yellow arrow. So we're gonna start at nothing, basically zeros on the SMA, just basically no distance to and from the SMA, from any of the SMAs. We're gonna start on, we're gonna start figuring out, okay, if it plots, okay, reduce volume to 0, see where it plots, if it plots all the time, and then start shifting these 5 variables to hit on the plot that I want, or at least 1 or 2 plots that I want that are basically the big one, the trend day. Basically, that's how it goes. And once I get that golden hour, Bobby, I'm not gonna miss a trade. I'm just gonna wait for the golden hour. Oh, I missed it. I can't trade. That's it. For simplicity. Did my spots go? I used to have really dark spots in the summer. I'm guessing they're hidden. I haven't taken a shower in weeks. I guess they're sort of going away. I haven't taken a shower in weeks. Haven't brushed my teeth in weeks. That's how I am. I don't give a fuck. Why do I give a fuck? I'd be spending too much time. I gotta rest right. I'd be spending too much time, and I'm gonna lose my seat in the morning, which is the worst part. The library's small. My seat is really special. It's the corner seat. Today they tried. It was an attempt at taking my throne. I'm like, nah, I'll leave. They don't, can you move to the side so I can sit? Nah. And the guy was just fucking with me, because I said, yo, sit on it. I left. He's like, nah, I'm fine. So, chances. Today, someone took a chance at the throne. Hopefully, they don't take a chance at the throne during the week or whatever. And we could deal with this the right way, so I could, start doing what I'm doing. Because today, someone was interested. I don't know what made him interested, but I guess he saw the screen and he wanted to sit next to me. I'm like, nope, I don't want you to sit next to me. I don't know who you are. You might be a spy from Wall Street Bets. You might be a spy from Wall Street Bets, wanting to have the same idea. You gotta hide those ideas. All of my ideas, I tell you word of mouth, but they can't see how it looks, so that when they create something that's similar, it's not gonna be it. You gotta be careful. Wall Street Bets a bunch of slime criminals. And today I found out that TD Bank got indicted and has to pay $113 for a money laundering scheme. A money laundering scheme that I knew about. Why did I know about that? Because back in the day, I'm guessing 2010, there were people with TD accounts open. Some people that I'm not going to mention on stream, but they're in my book, with $140,000 on their brokerage account. Not on the paper, on the real one, untouched, full of zeros, no cents, on and off. And you think about it, like, wait a minute. Did that man really deposit that there? Isn't there like rules and regulations before you have that there? You see, that's an unusually large. That's nearly $250,000. And then another suspect trying to teach you how to trade Forex on inverse. Paper trying to trade Forex inverse, like USD dollar. Like trying to teach him to trade trying to teach him to trade Forex using dual trade. Up and down US dollar. I'm like, suspect of those motherfuckers. Always gonna be suspect of that motherfucker. That motherfucker used my name to get Cartel Connect. My name. Oh, let's see it for this guy. Just to fucking get to think he's a cartel member. To act like a cartel member, knowingly that he's against it. But me, I'm connected with everything. So being connected with everything, not be associated with it, was probably the best. I see that here. Was the best decision I made in my life. Know people from the cartel, but not be involved with it. not be involved with money, made them more my friends. Dangerous people, but made them more people. There we go, I found it. Made them more people that you go out to drink. You tell them, let me drive me over here, and you drive them to wherever the fuck they're going or whatever, you know? More of a family thing compared to what they were involved. They're involved in business. They were involved in taking a bullet for a dream, and I wasn't interested in taking a bullet for a dream. I wasn't interested in doing any of the shit they did. So this fucking side of my hair always climbs higher. The left side is always pretty. This one's like always higher. So yeah, that motherfucker used to mention me driving around telling everyone that the Isuzu Highmark burgundy color full of cash with the trunk full of cash was mine and shit. So you know what the type of people that they are, that to avoid responsibility, they rather name another king, and when you have nothing to do about it. That's the way they do it. Like, they think they're sharp by trying to manipulate the law, trying to manipulate people's perception on the type of organization you have, and they pick someone that's unrelated and claim him as a leader of a criminal organization. And they're pieces of shit in the process. They're people that don't deserve to live. They're people that you want dead. They're people that will fuck your mom. Like that. Will fuck your mom. And your auntie. And your other auntie. And your grandmother when he gets a chance. Like that. It will spread AIDS to everyone you know. All your girlfriends. Fuck with all your girlfriends. His girlfriends. Basically someone that likes to break ties. If you have a good tie, let's say Paris Hilton, he wants to break that. If you have a tie with Kim Kardashian, he wants to go in there and throw money so he can fucking backshot Kim Kardashian on the spot. He wants to appear, give out money, this and that, act like he's tough. And he's just not. And it's not just one of those guys. It's 2, 3, 4 of them guys that you gotta wait until the right time to just swing the arm. I don't even have to look at it. You see me with a piece, I'm not gonna be like a bullshit motherfucker. I'm gonna go boom. That's it. You see that? Look at my movement. This is how you do it. This to teach you a little bit of what a slingshotter is. So you basically your arm extended becomes a sandbag of almost a straight arm. So when you're trying to hit something and it has to be fast, and you can't really do a pull to waist, you just swing on it, and if you press the trigger at the same time that you stop the movement, you're gonna hit exactly what your hand went, and someone's gonna get hit. I've tried it. It's not a joke. This shit go hit. I'm not kidding with that shit. That's just boom. That's it. Nothing else. No, look at you and shit like they do it. Nah. There gonna be no questions with that. And my other nearly billionaire friend that gave up $765 million to get 12 years in prison with the FARC criminal organization in PR, used to be a single shot AK. And they caught him on video shooting a guy with an AK. And he was one shot. He didn't need a full magazine. He needed one bullet. And he fucking separated. They had a video of him hitting a guy with the same guy fucking right there. How do you call it? He was in Newport, New Jersey in the Target, 2011. End of 11, headed to 12, the winter of 12, that I was sleeping over there in Newport next to the Target. Sleeping over there because there was free food. Popeyes used to throw out fucking tons of chicken. Pounds of fucking fried chicken at night. So I used to find that bag and eat like a 25-piece shrimp, mashed potato, basically for free. So one of those mornings that I wake up, suspect number 1 had to run because he was about to get arrested for getting too close to me with a visible knife. I was sleeping. He came to me with a knife like that. He had like a sable on, like one of those curved knives, Middle Eastern waist type. He pulled that out. Cops saw him, pulled up, dropped the knife, started running. He arrested another one of my so-called people that I knew in the ocean, a bodyboarder, a surfer, basically a clout chaser, one that gave his ass to have fame or whatever. Not like me, because I didn't do that. So he got arrested because he was with him. So the cop puts him in the car, locks him. The guy who had the knife starts running into the Newport Mall. You know, he booked it. And I was just getting up from the morning. I'm like, let me get up. And I'm seeing this happen. Like, I'm sitting right this. Like, I'm sitting on the dirt underneath the transway, because there's like an electric transway from Newport to like Hoboken, past Hoboken, all the way up there. Like midway to what the fuck is the Fort Lee. So midway to Fort Lee, there's this electric trans that you could get on it and just basically visit different town malls or whatever. So I'm getting up, I'm seeing this kid drop the knife, boom, he's fucking running. And you know who was at the Target watching this shit? Vladimir. So I'm looking at Vladdy, and Vladdy's like after the cops, he was like at the distance, like see what he was gonna do, because he knows that he would have killed suspect 1 and suspect 2 a long time ago. Remember, he made $765 million. So he would take those two that think that they could use me as their excuse to go backshot whomever fucking I know, whomever girlfriend I got or whatever. You know, act the hip hop star style shit. Vladdy would have killed them both years ago for claiming that they're the kingpin. But nah, they want to say that I'm the shit. You see what I mean? That I'm the one with the money or whatever. And that's what they said to women. That I'm in porn, that I'm this, that I'm that, that I'm gay, that I'm this, whatever. And they're just people using my name to continue to pursue their criminal enterprise. And they actually made money, but they weren't at Vladdy's scale. So Vladdy was there at the Target. And I'm getting up, putting my backpack on my back. I'm going to the bathroom in Target, and Vladdy's standing there. $765 million. And he goes, and I'm like, there you are. I'm like, oh, okay. So walking, I'll go to the bathroom. He goes in the bathroom with me. We clean our hands. We didn't say a word. Get ready in the bathroom. He's doing 12 years right now. Get ready in the bathroom. Brush my teeth. He's in the bathroom with me. I'm like, brushing my teeth. And then he's like, bye. And he goes around the Target and disappears. Just bye, gone, like that. That was the last time I seen him with life. And the last time I noticed that he made, I noticed later in the indictment how much money he had made. But he was quiet kid. I knew him since he was 15 years old in El Cuta, or a college in Puerto Rico, in Arecibo, fresh off Dominican Republic. He had like a brown suit. I used to smoke weed out in El Cuta. And he used to be into weed or whatever, and he met all the people, some of them that were negative in El Cuta, but some of them that were good. And we all stood like sitting in the college parking lot, hot box, every day, basically smoke, a smoke and chill group or whatever. When I remember the book from the gang, the FARC gang, I said it online. FARC, or Fuerzas Armadas, blah, 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 from Colombia. It used to be a Puerto Rican graffiti group, and a book that ended up a drug trafficking gang like that. And it ended up a ginormous fucking gang. It wasn't like some bullshit. Nah, it ended like a big one, Chapo Guzman, and I was hanging out with Chapo Guzman, and they were like doing whatever the fuck they were doing with Chapo, but I'm just me and Chapo. Me and Chapo had a really good relationship. So freaking how do you call it? So yeah, he started doing that. We started drawing on the graffiti, the FARC book. I used to draw on the graffiti book, like do my little sketches on the FARC book or whatever. And that shit ended up what it currently is. Random people, basically. And I remember when it happened, based on Witness 1, Witness 2, Witness 3, what happened to a graffiti gang based on people from the hood or people with low IQ. Because Vladdy wasn't low IQ. It's basically the relationship of people from the hood turned a graffiti gang, and their power dynamics that they want to control everything. They want to control if you have a car. They want to control who you go out with. They want to control what you have in your house. They'll steal it. They'll rob it. They'll break it. That's what the hood is. That's what the hood is. They'll cut the brakes of your car. Yo, you got a car? Let me cut the brakes. Let me take a tire from it. Let me take a a circuit from. Let me open the hood and take a circuit from your car when you're not looking. You know, let me open the head of your car, the actual engine block, and remove this lifter. I need this lifter for my car. They'll fucking junk the shit by themselves because in their mentality, they don't want you to do anything. And my mom is the same logic. My mom is the same logic as those people. But not Bloody. Bloody is just a different type. Greek money. Worldwide money. And I asked myself, I haven't asked him because we haven't spoken a word since he found me in a Burger King eating by myself one of those days that I was drinking and partying or whatever. That he was with suspect one and he's like, the fuck out of here. And he sat with me to eat hamburgers. We're chilling. Laughing. Quick. You know, like just chilling, you know? Good kid. He's a good kid from good family. But with the wrong crowd, everything turned profitable. But it stopped being a graffiti gang. It turned into something serious thanks to pieces of shit that are DEA informants today that are involved in murder, that are just nasty. And they're not even associated with Chapo. They're not the cartel. You know, they don't even have a cartel connect. They hate the Mexican cartel. They're for their own. They have this pride. They think they're African American hip hop stars and they're Dominican. That's basically the logic of their behavior. So serious. What they did was serious, and they're the people that I tied in my book associated with my girls and blah 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 blah. But been a life. It's been a life, bro. It's been a life. I forgot the origin of. I forgot what I was talking about originally from the video. Definitely, Bloody's a good kid. He should be out soon. He should have millions of dollars hidden. If he got up to $765 and he gave the Fed $765, I don't know in what, T-bonds, T-bills, cash, assets. I don't know what the fuck he had. I'm pretty sure he has like 35 million left somewhere. Greece is definitely Greece. I used to get Greece call numbers in my phone. I'm like, Greece? Who the fuck's like that? He used to get calls from there. So they had a really big movement, you know. But it's sad that personal things like a graffiti gang turned to shit thanks to ordinary people that want to manipulate your life and want you to be poor. That's basically the underlying premise. They want you to be poor. They want you to be nobody. They want you to have no money. They want you to have nothing. What do you think I don't have a job and have a car today? Because they've been involved in everything. They've been involved in every last thing I ever tried to do. Everything. Girlfriends, future marriages, places of jobs, employment, assets, everything. Everything. They're just people that need to get shot in the face 10 times. Just like Vladdy, one single bullet from the AK, pa! It's like a fucking watermelon, just boom! Just like, blah. Oh yeah, it's a good shot. Oh, that's where we started. I started with the good shot. I started with that idea. I've tried that before. I'm really good at sling. I swing. It's like, so let's say you're aiming to that pole right there. Let's do something easier. I don't know, maybe that sign. You see that sign over there, the white one? So your arm has to be a 90-degree angle with what you're shooting. You know, like a duel. And then you extend your arm, fuck, and you have to press the trigger at the end of the arm extension. It has to be really precise. Like, bang. You know, it's like that. And you're gonna hit. It's not gonna be, because if you go like this up and down, you're gonna miss. You gotta go whop and shoot once. That's the good way. That's the, unless you know how to do the military style. Half of it, I mentioned it before. Half of a second pull that you're looking. You have to basically pull really fast. Go one, and by the 1 second, you have to make sure that the barrel is facing forward to shoot the trigger. That's basically the fastest way. It's like a super pull. You go like, the object is right there. You go whoop, and you shoot. You have to look down before you shoot first, so that you're not taking your testes off. Hope you guys have a good night. I think I'm gonna go sooner or later after watching some TikTok videos to get dinner, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do codes and hopefully get a yellow confirmation arrow on that big trend. I'm gonna see what I could do. I'm gonna see what I could do to ensure that arrow plots correctly.